Okay, it's round 2. Let's get this done. It's a bit nippy. First of all, chop up this and make firewood. And I only got one massive splinter. Ow. I now have my 15 meters of vacuum hose. Well, that works well enough. I probably don't need 15 meters of hose. That was the smallest quantity I could get. Right, let's move everything across. Okay, let's see what we have here. First of all, I'm going to disconnect these hoses and just see if the cocks, which are here and here, are leaking. And if they're not, that's good. First, let's undo those. This also could be disgusting. Okay, it's not gushing out, so that's a good sign. So that cock does seem to be doing its job. But there could be horrible stuff in here. Alright, here we go. What vileness are we going to be dealing with? Nothing. Only got one jiggle clip here. Why that was? My biggest concern is that was going to be full of stuff that I didn't want to see. Let's see what happens now. So, yeah, it feels very dry. I have this, so I'd like to take this off, but you can see it's leaking. Are you gonna fit? Of course not. Oh, yes. Okay. Worst case scenario now is that I'll have this sticking up. But let's see if we can take this off. Oh yes! Miracle of miracle! It's all going to work. It's going to work. We're all going to be okay. That's what we're looking at. The water coming up. Okay, fine. Now, if you want to sink the boat, all we do is we just turn the handle there. All of this on. The cock is solid anyway, that's good. Yes. And what I got, doesn't fit. I got one. That generator now has to slide all down. I'm gonna put it here. This piece of steel supported the toilet, and this piece of steel supported, I think, the floor, where the floor came, like that. Quite rusty here, so I'm just going to cut it off. That cut took 2 seconds to make. I haven't touched this at all. Are you ready? I am so strong. Watch this. Haven't touched this weld. Yeah, that... Wow. Every time I find 1970s steel, it's all rotten. And all the original steel from the boat is all fine. Yeah. It's the difference between mild steel and 1910 marine grade steel. I plan to clean this up and use it again. But I don't need the stand, which takes up a lot of room. So I'm going to unbolt it from its stand and then put it somewhere else. This is why I have the barrel. Tucked away in the corner, there's the vacuum, and now I have a very long hose that can stretch to any point in the boat, and that is connected to the saw. Now, I have to put a hole into this board. I don't want the board sitting on that, and at the moment it sort of does. That nice blob. Okay. Yay! Something like that. So those are the boards. Next, dig out the planks. I have a limited amount of planks and I'm concerned I'm going to run out. Probably am. This is Russian larch. I can't imagine getting Russian larch now is an easy prospect. But I have to make a decision as to where the fire is going to be, or the stove. It's going to go there. There's no point putting boards right here, so I'm pushing this one up. Yeah, I'm going to try and maximize the boards because I don't think with what I have here I'm going to get across the whole floor. This is where the kitchen will start, and they're going to be on a different set of boards. I now need to clear the central aisle. So again, move everything. This time the steel is going to go over to that side. I just grounded the nuts off. That's weird. I've got as far as I can with the floorboards, as I've run out of wood. What I'm going to do is clamp everything down eventually, and to finish the floor, but that's not going to come till later because that involves a bit of steel work. But in the meantime, I have a floor that I can use, and I can start clearing this area because I'm going to do some work here. There won't be a problem finding larch. It's just a case of actually getting it delivered to the boat. So I'll probably go back to the wood merchants and see if they can order up some raw planks of larch that I can continue and fill this gap here. So I only need to do from here to here down to the mast there. You meet me in the engine room and you can see a little bit of damp. I have dried it up. This little bit of damp is coming in from a bit of rusty steel up here, which drips down, and I've never been able to figure out where it comes from. However, I think I do now know where the leak is. We have this little window. I think this is the cause of the leak because it's directly over that section. Well, let's see how that turns out. These are the kind of jobs you always leave to the back burner, but now I'm doing them. Hopefully that'll do it. Although that's not where the leak is. Up here is where the leak. So normally this will work as long as we don't get that little gap. So the sheet has moved, and then this, which provided the ceiling, has come off. Nice!